In this video, I'm going to be discussing the proper way to take a Plumeria cutting. Now, normally I wouldn't recommend pruning back or taking a cutting of a Plumeria plant that is this small. However, I'm taking this video in the middle of the daytime and a lot of my big trees have the sun shining right on them. So in order to get a clear video with good picture, I just wanted to use a potted plant on my patio to show you guys. Now before we get started today, let's go over a couple of the items that we are going to need. If you do not have any of these items, just click the video description below. I'll include links to Amazon where you can purchase these items easily and directly. First, obviously, we're going to need a Plumeria plant to cut. Alright, and then second, we're going to need a sharp saw blade. Now, I see a lot of people on YouTube telling you to use pruners. That is terrible advice. Regardless of how sharp your pruners are, when you cut with pruners, they're going to pinch the branches of the Plumeria, squishing the insides, which sometimes cause the cuttings to simply hollow out and rot almost instantly. So never ever cut your Plumerias with these pruning shears. Always use a sharp knife or blade. Next item on the list, rubbing alcohol and some sort of sponge or rag towel. It's very important that you clean your saw blade after every single cut, because the sap and stuff will dry up on your blade, get really gross. Also, diseases can spread through the blade, so it's easier if you just sanitize it after every cut to avoid any possibilities of issues in the future. Alright, and last but not least, I have a Ziploc bag and a rubber band which we are going to put on the Plumeria plant after we take the cutting to help hold in the moisture and prevent the cutting from getting dehydrated where we took it from the mother plant. Alright, here we go. So before we get started, I'm just going to clean my blade real quick. Just pour a little bit of the rubbing alcohol. I use a 70%. Does the trick. I like using these thick sponges. I bought them real cheap, like less than 20 bucks for 100 of them on Amazon. That way you just simply clean the blade. I've noticed with rags it's too easy to snip your fingers when cleaning these sharp blades. So these sponges, I usually get about 4 to 5 cleans per sponge, so it's a great investment. Alright, now to take this cutting, we are simply going to make the cut nice and smooth. You see that? Now if you would have used pruners, this would have all gotten pinched. There'd be possibly a hole in the middle, sides bent. It's just, these saws always give you a nice clean cut, which is perfect. While we still have the sponge out, just give my blade a nice quick clean before I fold it back up. Okay, always clean the mother plant at the place of the cut. Alright, now a lot of you were probably wondering what this Ziploc bag and rubber band were for. So here you simply cover the tip, tighten it off with the rubber band. Now this will prevent any moisture, bacteria, anything harmful to your plumeria. It'll prevent any of that from getting inside of it while this wound heals. I usually leave it on for about a week to 2 weeks. If you notice mold start to build up, simply take it off, let it dry out. You can always put a new fresh baggie on. But this always gives me a solid callus flat, rather than if your cut dries, it'll put a hole in the middle, nice place for water to hide out, and you absolutely do not want that, because if water gets in these plumerias, it will cause them to rot instantly. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. Also, if you have any comments about this topic or any other topic that I have not discussed yet, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below, and I will respond to it ASAP. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I will be giving away lots of plumeria cuttings in the future, as well as posting very informative videos on plumeria topics in the next couple of weeks. Thank you.